Here are some things that I learned from fasting over the years. So, I should start off by saying I've been fasting for almost like 5 years every month, and I fast for usually 36 hours, so it's not too crazy. I will begin the fast at after dinner, and I will, go to sleep, wake up the next day, and then the following day around breakfast, I will break my fast. This has been a really interesting uh, practice over the years because I didn't think I would stick to it. It's simple enough, but what happened was I found myself craving to fast after a monthly cycle would pass. And so I would just go ahead and turn on the timer and fast. In the beginning, it was hard. I felt like this was a really big deal not to eat food for a day, and I had practiced and experimented with doing dry fasts, and I would have dreams of, you know, eating food, and then in my dream remember that in waking during that time I'm fasting, and then have to restart the fast. So the thing was, if you did eat before you broke the fast, before the 36 hours, then you just reset, and from that point, you reset the clock to 36 more hours. To be honest, I've only broken the fast early once, and that was when I went to Florida to visit family with my little brother, and I was feeling really dizzy after coming out of the plane, so there was that. Of course, being a female and having a menstrual cycle, uh, I definitely try to time the fasts either before or after that cycle hits. I do find that it's a bit harder in terms of my body is going to be extremely weak, and it does appreciate that. But I have done it before, and that's when I started incorporating more water fasts instead of dry fasts. Now, back when I was experimenting with dry fasts, I also experimented with urine therapy. I figured I can't drink any liquid that hasn't already been in me, so let me try drinking my pee. And that was a little weird. Um, I did feel more energetic and less hungry, so that was a little weird, but yeah, it was interesting. I'm thankful that I had the open mind to do such a thing. I actually ended up talking and meeting a friend on Instagram land. They lived around the area, and we had some mutual friends, and we met up. And he was really big into urine therapy, and he wrote a book about it. So if I do find the book, I will put it in the description. But I thought that was really cool, and he asked for my testimonial on urine therapy. So yeah, I definitely think this is one of the weirder things that I've done. But if I hadn't been consistent with fasting, if I hadn't just continued to fast and explore different ways, in which that are in the realms of fasting, then I don't think I would have ever been there. So why do I fast? That is a good question. Why do I fast? I fast for a number of reasons. The first one is for discipline. I started fasting because I wanted to have discipline in myself, to prove that I don't need food or water at times, at least for, 36 hours I can live without it, to go about my life. I don't need food to live and to function all the time. I think I love food so much, and obviously it's like one of my favorite things, just to make good food, to taste good food. And so of course this is something I love, but I was feeling a little like maybe I was overindulgent and it was making the food not taste that good. I remember growing up, I have four siblings and we didn't grow up with a lot, but we had a lot. And so I remember my mom would like split a candy bar into five, six pieces for us to share. And it was so like the taste, if it was so scrumptious to describe the way that shared candy bar or cookie or whatever little treat we were splitting up, bag of chips, whatever it was so good. And I think it was because